Alright, so here is a leveling method that is as fast as spamming dungeons. You will be grinding the Dread Pit Delve, and only the Dread Pit Delve. It has to be the Skardyn variation. These variations are daily. You can tell if it is a Skardyn variation by the packs of Darkened Husks. You can tell it by this objective, and you can tell by the extra action button you'll have that is called Skardyn Lure. This variation comes every 3 days. If it isn't this variation, come back when it is. You can't do it when it is not this variation. So what we are doing is we are killing mobs. We do not care about the objective. We're not doing the objective at all. We are simply killing mobs. You have an extra action button that disorients these darkened husk enemy dwarves. And while disoriented, they have about 80% less health. And when they die, they trigger a corpse explosion. Now what you want to do is you want to use this button on a pack. You want to single target nuke one mob, and then you want to run away. And he will spawn a swirly under him, and the other mobs in the pack will just simply die to the explosion. Now, you need to ignore every Nerubian. Just run past the Nerubians. They are not worth trying to kill. You're only trying to kill the Darkened Husk dwarves using this extra action button. Now, there are 12 packs of these dwarves in total, and once you get to the end, you want to jump off, you want to die, and then instantly release and spam a macro that leaves the delve. Then when you get put outside the delve, you will just simply instantly start it again, and you will repeat this over and over again until you hit level 80. Remember when you start the delve to repair, and you always have to speak to the girl at the start every time. Now, the actual damage you do doesn't matter. You simply need to do about 100k damage to one mob in every pack. So you can be very liberal with cooldowns. Gear is somewhat relevant because you are at threat of dying. So I do recommend buying some amount of leveling greens from the auction house if you're undergeared. Now, in terms of speed, my runs took about 1:30 each. The entire 70 to 80 took about 2.5 hours with Warband XP buff. If you don't have that, or if you're playing a weak solo class, it will probably be closer to 3 hours.